Hey, how's it going, everybody? Ultimately, I'll get back again, once again, for week number 6 of the PCL Season 4. And today, we are facing off against Gray and the Mexican Munchlaxes. So, for those of you who don't know, Gray, he has taken over Thunder's team, who is the original owner of this team. But he has been inactive for 3 weeks, and thus he had been kicked out of the league. We still haven't even heard from him. We haven't heard a single thing from him for 3 weeks. Long story short, the original coach is out, and Gray is the new coach as of this week. But he still has the original team that Thunder has of Mega Altaria, Excadrill, Rotom Wash, Arcanine, Conkeldurr, Gigalith, Porygon Z, Drampa, Cofagrigus, Scrafty, and Sawsbuck. I don't really have a Z-move users up right now, but I want to say they're PZ, Conkeldurr, Arcanine. Let me get that up right away, So, I'm also just going to say this right now, because I don't really want to make an entire video of it anyway. And I kind of just want to talk about it while I had the decision fresh in my mind, rather than talk about it at the beginning of next week's video. And before I talk about all that, so, Rotom Wash is a Z captain able to use attack and status moves. PZ is attacking captain, and Scrafty is another attacking captain. So yeah, anyway, this video is going to be coming up hopefully about a day after I upload the last week video, because I am back in school. So time I have to do for editing the videos is going to be a little bit limited, but it's not going to be impossible. These kind of videos do not take that much time away from my week, where I'm able to just not do them anymore, since I do this stuff on my free time anyway. But yeah, I am back in school, so who knows what's going to happen to the channel, but I definitely do not want to stop it. But the real thing I want to talk about is that the Magmortar and Regirock here on the screen. So for next week, I am going to be dropping Alola, Marowak, and Garbodor for Regirock and Magmortar respectively. So the main reason of this is because I wanted to dump Alola Marowak, because I just really found no use really using it on my team. The main reason was the fact that it had the thing that I shared ghost types with Dhelmise, and when it came to bringing the ghost type, I would bring Dhelmise most of the time, since it just has a bit more utility than Alola Marowak. Since Dhelmise can hold different items, where Alola Marowak it kind of needs to hold a thick club every time to be useful. And I really just needed I needed a fire type that didn't really share a weakness with my grass type for core wise. And I picked up Magmortar, who is a tier 5 Pokemon, which means I swapped Garbodor for it. And then when it came down to picking tier 5 fire type mons, the only real other options there were I believe, the main ones were Magmortar, Magmar, Heatmor, Simisear, and maybe Pyroar. As tier 5, it's not a lot of options, but Magmortar, it came down between Magmortar and Magmar, and I picked Magmortar because it just has the better move pool. It gets a lot more utility moves that Magmar does not have. It gets Thunderbolt, it gets Taunt. The only thing Magmar has that Magmortar doesn't is the ability to use Eviolite, being able to use the Flame Body a bit better, but it's still not being able to use it very well. So, I then also picked up Regirock, because since I swapped Garbodor for Magmortar, I dropped Alola Marowak for something. So I wanted to get a good Stealth Rocker. Aggron said I should get something that can really take hits, and there wasn't really anything in tier 3 that can do that, but Regirock, who's a tier 4 mon, does that very well. So of course it gets the Stealth Rock. Its ability, I would primarily bring Clear Body, since it is too bulky for Sturdy to do anything. But with that Sky High Defense, Regirock can be a very valuable mon team. It also gives me a Rock type, which I did not have. I still have a Stealth Rocker, which I would have lost if I got rid of Marowak. With Garbodor I lose Toxic Spikes and Spikes, but I don't really like Spike Sacking in the first place. It takes a long time. If your opponent has Hazard Control, not very good. I kind of just want to bring one form of Hazard to most of my battle. If I really need Spikes that badly, I could work out that with Sticker Speed. But yeah, Regirock is still a very amazing mon. We get Drain Punch, we get Stone Edge, we get some nice coverage moves since it's a Gen 3 mon. It gets some Gen 3 tutor moves. So we see Superpower, we see Iron Head, Ice Punch, Thunder Punch. It just really can be powerful. and even with Rock Polish weakness policy, it can be a very scary mon to check. But yeah, I'm not really going to talk about that any more than I have to. So as of next week, Alola Marowak and Garbodor will be gone. Regirock and Magmortar will be on my team. So anyway, right to the team. I know it took me quite a while to get that out of the way, but starting things off, we are bringing Zerarkar Cobalion, holding the Shucker Berry with Iron Head, Close Combat, Swords Dance, and Rock Polish. So the Shucker Berry is, of course, for us to be able to take a Earthquake from the Excadrill, and we can be able to knock it out with Close Combat. Then, of course, we got the Swords Dance and Iron Head be able to hit the Altaria. So that's want to get my offensive move out of the way, our two main stabs. So then we just got our stabs with Swords Dance, Rock Polish. I'm pretty sure I tried Rocking Stab before, didn't really get to work it, or didn't really need to use it in that battle, but there wasn't really any coverage moves I could have bring into this battle anyway, as Iron Head Close Combat hits most of the things for his team, part of the Rotom Wash, and perhaps the Conkeldurr, but we are able to take them on with other mons. Anyway, I was originally Life Orb, but being able to knock out the Excadrill with Cobalion, since we take 50% from an Earthquake, I believe, thanks to the Sugar Berry, we'll be able to knock it out with Close Combat. I want to save Cobalion for the late game if I can, just to be able to late game sweep. My test against Aggron, the final two mons he had when we tested were Gigalith and Excadrill. Cobalion could have taken him out if we had the Sugar Berry, but we did not, so that's why I have Sugar Berry. Next we got Lucius, our Primarina, rocking the Splash Blade because we need to be able to switch out our moves for this battle. We got Moonblast, Scald, Aqua Jet, and Ice Beam. So Moonblast and Scald are our main stabs. There are a lot of his mons that we can burn with Scald. Excadrill, Gigalith, Scrafty, Sawsbuck, Conkeldurr if it's not Guts. And we can even hit the Arcanine for it very hard. We can even burn the Dragon Dance Altaria. So yeah, his team does not want to get burned, and he doesn't. And his only way to stop it is Heal Bell Altaria, which means he has to waste his move slot on the Altaria. Aqua Jet is to be able to hit the Excadrill in the sand, and just in general, if we need to get chip damage off and a free switch into something, we'll be able to get about 20 to 30% with the Aqua Jet. Want to have Energy Ball, but being able to hit the Excadrill with priority and a stab is a very good option. I do not want to waste. We can break any sash the Excadrill wouldn't have. Like, it wouldn't have a sash anyway, but being able to get any damage off on Excadrill to let something else being able to do it more easily is always better. And of course we have Ice Beam. What do we have Ice Beam for? We really need it that badly? Because Ice Beam, it only hits the Sawsbuck. But yeah, we can... the Sawsbuck might not even come. With Energy Ball we can hit the Realm, so let's do Energy Ball instead of Ice Beam. Yep, so we got that out of the way. Now I've actually talked it out and realized that it's not very good. We of course max special attack and HP. Just wanted to odd out the HP stat. Oh, and also for Zerark, we are creeped to be able to outspeed the Excadrill in sand with the Rock Polish, and I'm pretty sure we'd outspeed Excadrill naturally with what we have, since he has no mons that go over base 95, so there wasn't a lot of creeping we needed to do. I think if we did creep or anything, it was the minimum for a max Jolly base 95 mon. Yeah, next up we got Arthur Frost, our Dhelmites, rocking the Assault Vest because that's really all we need. It allows Dhelmites to be a very good Rotom Wash check, as we can come in on Hydro Pumps and discharges. The only problem having Dhelmites wall the Rotom Wash is, of course, the Will-O-Wisp. And even with the Will-O-Wisp, though, Power Whip, it can too co it with the burn, or it will one-shot without it. Anchor Shot, it allows us to hit the Altaria once it becomes a Fairy type and lock it in, potentially. So if he sets, so we can probably take a hit if we're at full. Then we got Brick Break, mainly for the Scrafty. I didn't really need Shadow Claw, since Cofagrigus was not a very prominent threat for Dhelmites anyway. And I feel like Power Whip and Anchor Shot, either of those two could do just a fine enough job, and maybe Dhelmites is enough to scare the Cofagrigus out itself, since it's not very fast and he could fear it. Next up, we are bringing Bunny Santa, our trigger speed, with a choice scarf this week. Huge power, so we can get all the attack we need. So our moves being Earthquake, Iron Head, Knock Off, and Return. So with the scarf, we should be able to outspeed Excadrill in the sand, and even be able to outspeed a +1 Altaria. And so of course we got Earthquake to hit the Excadrill, the Arcanine, the Gigalith, and yeah, that's it for Earthquake. Iron Head, it can hit the Altaria, even though we could easily hit Return, but it's always nice to have Iron Head. He has some mons who can take it a little bit passively if he wants to call the Return not being done, but I think Iron Head could also be very clutch if we need a flinch situation. Knock Off, it can get rid of items from the Rotom. We can... I really don't know why I have Knock Off specifically. Nothing weak to Dark. Oh, it's for the Cofagrigus, of course. Yeah, so it's for the Cofagrigus if we need to hit it, if we don't want to call the Will-O-Wisp. And of course Return is just powerful normal stab. We don't need quick attack since the Scarf will allow us to outspeed everything except the Conkeldurr Mach Punch. But when it comes to Conkeldurr, we kind of can switch into Garbodor that we're bringing. So next up, we do have Tibarn, our Pidgeot, holding the Pidgeotite. Ability doesn't matter because we're going to be No Guard, Hurricane, Heat Wave, Ominous Wind, and Roost. So, of course, Hurricane, main stab, Bird Spam. He has a couple things that stops it, but once we get rid of the Gigalith and the Rotom, he is kind of subjectable to the Bird Spam. Heat Wave, it lets us hit the Excadrill. It lets us... yeah, it's mainly 40 Excadrill. Ominous Wind, it lets me hit the Cofagrigus, and we always got that nice 10% chance to raise all of our stats. Pretty sure Hurricane would do the same amount, but the Cofagrigus wouldn't be liable to stay in on us anyway. And I think a scummy Ominous Wind boost would be very nice. And we just got Roost to keep our longevity up with enough speed to outspeed something, definitely. Let's just say worst case scenario, +1 Mega Altaria. And last but not least, we got your waifu, our Garbodor, coming in one last time. Rocking the Black Sludge with the Aftermath ability. It's really only the ability we got for it. With Toxic, Stockpile, Pain Split, and Drain Punch. This thing, it can actually be our win con. So, of course, I wanted to do Venom Shock instead of Drain Punch, but being able to hit the Excadrill is very prominent. So we got Drain Punch to get back our health with it and hit it on the super effective side. Toxic, Stockpile, and Pain Split. It's just meant to stall out a buttload of mons. Being able to stop like a setup Cofagrigus, which we are able to do. That's what Aggron brought, and that's what Cofagrigus with Trick Room. We were able to Toxic it while I set up a Stockpile and then Pain Split. Got rid of all the HP that Cofagrigus has, allowed it to be worded down by Toxic. So, of course, there is always a Conkeldurr who is prominent to bring Guts and be weakened, or to bring Guts and benefit from the hazards. But Garbodor can wall out things in the late game or even the mid game. I could even open up with it and set up a Toxic on whatever does not want it. So that is basically the rundown of the team. What is going to be happening with the team next week? So yeah, just keep in mind, no more Lullameowak and Garbodor as of next week for Regirock and Magmortar, so I'm just going to skip right ahead to when we are battling Gray. And I still don't know when we're battling, I'm waiting on him. So we'll just see when all of this happens. Okay, so we got Gray's SD right here. We're going to get a custom game. And we're going to tell him we want to tell him to make sure he's not Mega already. Letting people on Amino now. And we'll send the challenge. Okay, so we see the Excadrill, Drampa, Gigalith, Cofagrigus, Rotom, and Scrafty. Okay, so that is 4 of the 6 things Aggron brought when we tested. I'm gonna give people in Discord our link to our battle. Okay, the pressure is on. Pressure is on. We can see if we can actually get our second win of the season. So, oh, no Mega Alt, no Arcanine, no Conkeldurr. So what do we open up this battle with? What does he open with? Realistically, he can open up with Gigalith to get the sand up right away. He'd also go up, open with Rotom or Cofagrigus. It comes down to what do we do as well. Volian has a very prominent role in this battle. If we get rid of the Cofagrigus and the Rotom, we can potentially set up and sweep since everything else on his team is weak to fighting. Awesome Mix set up Garbodor very good as well. If this Scrafty is set up with D-Dance, would his ability be Shed Skin or Moxie? I wouldn't mind opening up with Garbodor. We can Toxic whatever we want, or even just set up the stockpiles. Because if it's Cofagrigus or Rotom, we can get up a Toxic. If it's anything else, we could potentially either set up a stockpile, Drain Punch, or switch right out. My only problem with opening up with Garbodor is whether or not he opens with Excadrill or Gigalith. I feel like his more prominent opener would be Rotom. It's Rotom or Gigalith, I would have to say. So Rotom would obviously outspeed Primarina if we opened up with him. What about Tabarn? His usefulness is kind of limited in this battle. Since the Excadrill and Gigalith can take him out, Strampa gets some sort of electric coverage. It gets Thunder, and Thunderbolt, so I think if we open up with Tabarn and see what he plays with there, that'll be good. Okay, so he opens with Gigalith. So yeah, like I said, that was the worst case scenario. I think if we Roost here, Roost and Scout the Stone Edge. I'll make a Pidgeot against Gigalith. Stone Edge just knocks us out right away. Get rid of our flying type. It does not. Of course, we do absolutely nothing with either of our attacks. We just don't really have anything that comes in on the Gigalith besides Digger Speed. Since we can take, well, we go into Digger Speed, we can take the Earthquake. Since he's Sandstream, we can just go for the Earthquake since he has no, well, he has Rotom, but besides that, there are no immunities to it. Yep, so there's the Stone Edge. That does enough damage to check out for no attack investment. Okay. So we know Earthquake just OHKOs him, but how much damage did Iron Head do? Iron Head would 2-KO him. I almost want to go Iron Head for the Rotom, but I really just want to get rid of the Diggersby, so I really just want to get rid of the Gigalith so the Excadrill has no, or the Excadrill's time of usefulness is limited. It goes right into the room, of course, but here we can just go straight into our Delmise. So the Rotom has leftovers. Let's go right into Arthur Frost. It will take the Will-O-Wisp. Yep. Delmize against the Rotom Wash. We are burned. So, power still 2 coast to Rotom at this point. He does Volt Switch out. So even with the burn, Delmize is still prominent against this thing. His play here would be going to the Grandpa. He goes into Scrafty, and we missed the Power Whip. Okay, the Scrafty get Pursuit. Scrafty get Pursuit and or Poison coverage. Does not get Pursuit. He gets Poison Jab though. Does it get Ground coverage? I don't see Earthquake, so we can go into your waifu. And there's the Dragon Dance. So here we will set up Stockpile. Knock off. That does so much. Ah, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Ah, I think we just messed up big time. Oh, we lit the Iron Head. Okay, so we got damage off that we could use. Got damage off we can use. Got damage off we can use. Can Diggersby come in afterwards? Can Diggersby come in afterwards? I think we can. I think we can. So I think we can let your waifu go down. We get the Aftermath is off as well. So that's very good. Very good. Very good. See the Moxie. Okay. 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 He doesn't have priority, right? He does not have priority. There's no Mach Punch. There's no Mach Punch. They could come in and he's only +1 speed, and that's what the Choice Scarf gives us as well, so we can go for return. Okay, okay. Oh, the setup scared me. Setup scared me very much. So he probably knows we're Scarf now. He goes into the Cofagrigus. Yeah, that would be his ideal situation play. So here we go into Tabarn. Sets up Trick Room. Okay, so we'll Mega. So he could be a nasty plot set. Trick Room Cofagrigus usually has Trick Room, Shadow Ball, Nasty Plot, Hidden Power Fighting. Hurricane is a 2-co if he has no special defense. So it just switches out right into the Gigalith. It's okay, we can probably get Confused off. We don't. So here, what do we do? Oh my goodness, this is very, very, very nerve-wracking. We have 1 win under our belt. So he's not especially defensive. Well, he has to have. Well, he has some special defense investment then, or he's not careful natured. I don't know. This is very odd, Gigalith. Wait, we're not modest. That could be max roll with any sort of, that could be max roll with max investment, or it could just be a min roll with some sort of investment, but oh man, we're 11 turns in and I'm just very nervous. We have to keep in mind that he outspeeds us now. Because that Trick Room BS. Gotta calm down. Gotta calm down. He outspeeds us. So he would most likely just Stone Edge. If we go Diggersby. But how much do we take? Because we would theoretically have to take 2 attacks. Hmm. 2 Earthquakes could kill. Even Earthquake and Stone Edge can kill. About Primarina. Take a lot from Stone Edge. Dang. Babalion. We take little from Stone Edge, but quite a bit from Earthquake, but we do got the Sugar Berry to prop. So we'll do Zero. Yep, so we take booty from that. So if the Earthquake's here, we pop the Sugar Berry. Neither Close Combat or Iron Head can kill this thing at the range it's at. They both can 2-KO. Close Combat's guaranteed. Iron Head has a chance. It's a very small chance though. Since he's only lost 5%, it does 51 max. He has leftovers as well, so he'll be back at full if we don't attack him this turn. So say he Earthquakes this turn. What we would do, since he Earthquakes, we would take how much? Put the Sugar Berry into account. We take 23 to 27%. That would leave Trick Room with 1 turn left. And then, without it, we take 46 to 55. But we can live 2 Earthquakes with the help of the Sugar Berry. If we set up both Swords Dance and Rock Polish. So say we get +2 in both stats. Close Combat kills with the extra speed. Let's just see how much everything else does. Against the Cofagrigus, Iron Head does booty. Against the Rotom, it's not Rotom Wash, but same holds. Probably still don't do a lot. Close Combat would still 2-KO. But I think we just Sword Dance here. And so Trick Room has 1 more turn. So we would just... can we do Iron Head here? No, we can't. It's only 18% chance to kill. So we got rid of the Gigalith at least. So the Exegil has 1 more turn of Sand. So we could come in this turn and do that if he wants to. It does. That's kind of why I wanted to Rock Polish. I think we can just let Dhelmise go down. Because with the speed we have, we can outspeed. We should be able to outspeed Excadrill without the Sand. Yeah, if we let Dhelmise go down, Primarina can still take out the Rotom if we needed to. If we take out Dhelmise, we go back into Cobalion. We can go for Close Combat. If it goes into Cofagrigus, it goes into Cofagrigus. But realistically, Cobalion's what we need to take this thing out, and we can't outspeed it with the Sand. Yes, we lived that Earthquake, saw a Life Orb. Let me just update some things in this. So, Gigalith and Scrafty are gone. In the Cofagrigus, we've seen only Trick Room left, one, I believe. Drampa did not come in. The Rotom showed Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch, and I want to say Hydro Pump. And the Excadrill, it showed Earthquake and Life Orb. So we know he's not Scarf. So here, say we Brick Break. Okay, Iron Head knocks us out. What about Tibarn? Because if we do Cobalion, Cofagrigus can still come in. Heat Wave would not. Wait, no, that's without. That's Timid. If we're modest. Heat Wave has 50% chance. No, wait, no. He lost HP. Heat Wave is the Heat Wave's play. Okay, this thing is gone. He has Cofagrigus, Rotom, and Drampa left. Oh my god. I think if we get rid of the Cofagrigus, Primarina can clean up. So, it's really just how we... That's also just how we deal with Rotom. Because we can't switch Primarina in, and it outspeeds us. Volt Switch does a lot of damage, but Hurricane can do okay. Since we would outspeed this thing. He has Thunder. Yes, so he hasn't showed Hydro Pump, but Volt Switch is only base 70. Thunderbolt's base 90. So let's calc Thunderbolt against Tibarn. Yeah, we can live it without even putting in the fact that we have some HP investment. Right? Just put in the HP investment we have for safety. Yeah, so we can live with Thunderbolts. Let's go for Hurricane. Yeah, he just goes for the Volt Switch. His play here would be realistically Drampa. Because he kind of he's kind of risking his own blood to go for Trick Room with Cofagrigus. If he goes for Drampa, we can boost. Scout whatever this thing has. Cloud 9, so he's not Berserk. Okay, Draco Meteor does quite a bit of damage indeed. If we let Tibarn go down here, let Tibarn go down here, how do we win? There we go for a Hurricane. If he's max HP, max attack, or max special attack with a quiet nature, per se, Hurricane does 61 to 71 damage, or 71%. If he has Draco Meteor and a Life Orb, then he takes us out. It doesn't matter if we boost or not, he just takes us out. So if we let that happen, let's say we do Lucius. We go for Moonblast. This thing could go down. I think if we sack off Cobalion to the Rotom and let Bunny Santa go for a knockoff. How much HP does this thing have left? 69. Can't see how we win this thing. I think our play here is definitely Hurricane. If we Hurricane, we can let Cobalion close combat, or maybe let the Cofagrigus come back in. Cough still has all of its HP, so we know this thing doesn't have Berserk, so we don't have to worry about it. We can just let's go for Hurricane. It's a lot of damage, Hyper Voice. Okay. So, our play. So, how much does Cobalion do? We're so close. So, Iron Head takes out. Iron Head takes it out. He tries to preserve this and goes to the Rotom. The Rotom takes damage. Everyone will take damage. I think if we go into Balayan, we close combat. I think that's our play here. The only problem would be if he goes into Kofagrigus. Okay. Oh, so does he go Rotom here? He goes Rotom, we let him go down. He goes into Kofagrigus, okay. Not seen anything from this Kofagrigus. We've seen him set up Trick Room. I think what we do here is, if he sets up Trick Room, we could Iron Head. Ugh! My goodness. So, what is that? We need it to do. Let's say he goes Trick Room. We do Iron Head. He gets about 23%. We go for the minimum. What about Primarina? About 20%. So Scald could kill. Scald could kill. We just have to be able to live whatever he does next. 19%. That's defensive. We've seen Trick Room and Leftovers. Will-O-Wisp. My nerves. Oh my goodness. This is very close. Oh my heart. We would have to do Primarina and go for 2 Scalds for this thing to get killed. At this point, I cannot imagine us doing anything else, though. Okay, he goes into Rotom. How much does Energy Ball do to Rotom, if the Rotom does outspeed us or not? Oh man. I'm literally shaking. My hands are literally shaking right now. Energy Ball does not take it out. We can't live a Volt Switch. He hasn't shown anything else. Just gotta go. Yeah, we outspeed it. Oh, it's so close. I think if we just get this damage off on Kofagrigus, we can... Chicken goes down this turn. Can Diggersby actually do it? Can Diggersby do it? Knockoff would definitely kill the Rotom at like 6%. Oh my god, it doesn't kill the Kofagrigus. It doesn't. We would need 2 Earthquakes. Oh, my heart. I don't think we actually can do this. Just gotta go Scald. He will-O-Wisp us, so we don't get direct damage yet. So this thing's now weakened. Knockoff could take it out with the Trick Room gone. We outspeed this thing now. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So we can kill this thing here. We just let Primarina go down the Rotom. Yes. We actually just got this cinched. We got this cinched in the bag. Yeah, so we just go down to Rotom this turn. Wait! Aqua Jet! Please tell me that does it. Please tell me Aqua Jet does it. Oh my god, please. We can get a 3-0 here. Please. Oh, it doesn't. Let's do it. Yep. Yeah, we go down to Burn, of all things. Oh man, my heart, that was so scary. Let's go for return. We win. Thank you so much. Oh man, great. That was a very tough battle. Oh, You gave me very good battle for your first time actually using this team. Very good. If you use some FAs to make the team more of your style, you probably could have had a better chance. Oh, that was very good. Oh man, so good to actually have another win. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Ah, the Dragon Dance grabbed the enemy so scared. The Trick Room into Gigalith, very close. I just knew if I calmed down and took my time, I could do this all, and it's done. So we got 2 wins under our belt. Oh man, never thought I'd be this happy to actually have 2 wins. But this win makes us 2-4, -10. Oh man, that's not very good, but just having that win makes me very happy. And that puts us ahead of him. That puts us ahead of him win-wise. And yeah, the other 2 people we have to worry about beating are both 2 and 3. So they would both need to lose sooner rather than later. But that is it. I can just left in awe. I just really have just left in awe to actually get this win. All I can say is once again, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to smack the like button down below and subscribe. As you all know, your support is greatly appreciated, as we can probably try to turn this winning streak back around. I know I said that when we got our first win and we lost right away, but we're getting Magmortar and Regirock next week. Hopefully they'll be more of a helpfulness to the team rather than a hindrance. There's only one way to find out, and that's if you keep watching till the next week to see if I end up ultimately unlucky. Bye now.